here we are, folks. One of the last towns in the actual game, too. This is actually one of the last towns you go to. Welcome to the port at BALFONHEIM. Okay, BALFONHEIM. Now, unfortunately, we actually can't go into the city as of yet. But there is a save crystal here, which is what you're going to want to get. There's a cartographer. I thought the journey by Chocobo Kupo, but the price was far too high. Gertie's a Moogle. We're supposed to stick together, Kupo. Here's the cartographer's guild. So we're going to buy the Sorobi Step. And we're going to buy the BALFONHEIM port. It's a given I'm going to mispronounce everything in this game. And we're actually going to reconnect with someone. So here's what happens when you try to go into town. Skywatch. A traveling merchant, are you? Well, sorry to turn you away, but no one's allowed in town today. Governor's orders. Lost your way? Where are you headed? Arcades. Well, if you're going by land first, head back to the Cedar Uplands and go up there to the Sochen. That's the quickest way. Sorry, mate. Things are a bit disorganized down here right now. No outsiders allowed. Come back later, eh? I'm gonna raise a whole flock of chocobos, the prettiest and fastest of the land, mind you. It's good to have dreams. And looky, I forgot about this chest. That's a lot of gil. Dice. Remember him? Hey, well, did you find your kingly treasure? It's good to see you again. I thought you were looking to escape that flying fiend's attention with your life, but to best it, that's more than luck. Aha, true. Guess there's more to you than meets the eye, boy. Friendly word of advice. If you're going to the Sorobi Step, heed the weather. On days where it rains, the elementals come out to play, and take my word for it, there's a little fun to be had in their games. And I already killed one. Of course, be prepared. Be prepared. He sells everything from earlier in the game. And that's about it. He gets an update once we end up finishing the events in Arcades, but the fact that he doesn't sell anything new really is annoying, actually. I actually really hate this because it's like you just fought your way through the Sorobi Step with high-level enemies at this point, and you give me that crap? Okay, give me a chocobo, Gertie. I need to go back to Cedar. Right, Bosch. Look at how big the uplands are. I dismount to see if the thing was there, but I don't want to have to waste my hard-earned. I don't want to have to waste my time again. Plus, also, there's a way I can get that chest to spawn later. Not easily, mind you, but easier way to get there. Fruit. One more fruit, and I should be able to get to where I need. And here we go. Now, what sucks about the Cedar Uplands is that's an urn that you have to find, and it's a pain to find that urn. Time to go to the Cedar Uplands. I feel like I have to sneeze, and I don't want to. Now to try and get back on the rocks. Right, now where we need to go to the save crystal here, which happens to be over this way. Should have enough to be able to get to it, which is good. Because there is something we have to do to be able to get into Sochen, or Shohen, however you pronounce it. It's Final Fantasy XII. I'm going to mispronounce everything. Look at all the corral and the spooky snakes. There's actually Marlboro here too. I think it's Marlboro Overkings that we had originally fought inside of the Garamsite waterway. I don't remember where the urn is in this place, so I'm gonna have to come back here later and grab it. Yep, there they are right there. Marlboro Overkings. I wish you could look at enemies while you're on a chocobo, but I understand why not. Wait, I think I remember where the... Okay, that's the way actually to there, so I need to go up over this way. Yeah, you can see how big the Cedar uplands are. I think it's right here, actually. Yep, here it is. So, dismount. We're gonna have to talk to this boy right here. Arcadian Wayfarer. Okay, we're gonna cast a lot of magic. This weak-kneed Bonga is worthless, utterly worthless, just like every other hunter my father employs. You wouldn't happen to be a hunter, would you? I'd like to hire you to deal with a terrible menace in the Sochen Cave Palace. What the heck? A terrible menace plagues Sochen Cave Palace, calling hail hunters of all ages and races to deal with the Scourge upon us. Warning, this is not an official bill. This will not be listed in the Clan Primer. Ask about the dire threat? Okay. East of here, you'll come to the Highlands. North of there lies the Field of Eternity, wherein you can find the entrance to Sochen. The foul scourge I wish for you to defeat lurks within the caves. Many hunters have been sent, and all have come home running. Incidentally, I have no idea what the scourge is or looks like. No one returns will speak of it. Intriguing, no? My father wanted to know the identity of this fell creature, thought to post a bill for the mark, but was refused. Having no other choice, he employed 2 hunters from the hunters' camp at the Fawn Coast and sent them into Sochen Cave Palace. A pity they were worthless. I waited with my father at the entrance of the cave, and they came back running out mere moments later. They ran past my father, their employer. Unbelievable. Enraged, I gave chase and was separated from my father. Anyway, I'm glad we've met. Were I to hire better hunters than my father and defeat this monstrosity, oh, the respect I'd earned back in Arcades. So you're hired. Use this key to get into the cavern, and you'll find the creature, and no coming back until you've slain it. I'm gonna one-shot this thing. Soul Ward Key. Mystery. The hunt begins. I enjoy a challenge. So, here's the Cedar Crystal. So let us head on over there. I also needed to be, like, not the range right now. Oh, I can finally actually see. Serpents. Wow, I got an Ares gem first try. Bubble. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby, no stone. So, where we need to go is over this way. You good, Vanilla? Okay. Bunch of corral. Snake. Hit him with the femur. All of the evil snakes. Okay, that takes care of them. I think actually the urn might be up there, but if not, that's gonna be a chest. Oh yeah, I never explained about the... Well, no, I did actually explain about the worm here, but... Like, sort of. Because Sochen is where you would fight that huge super boss that I was talking about, that you have to beat every other super boss in the game to fight, even though the other super boss, in order to get to it, is stronger than that super boss. It's actually rather annoying. It's like the ultimate final challenge of the game is weaker than the one you had to fight in order to be able to get to that super boss. I mean, it's got more annoying status ailments, I guess, but that's about it. Are you over King? Yeah, you're over King. I just wanted to make sure. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, it's just a chest, okay. Blind guy. That's why I wanted to come up here. Even though technically I'm getting more blind guy with the dang Shades of Black's technique. I really hate that Bosch doesn't have telekinesis and can't learn it. Stabby, stabby. 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 Hit him with the femur. So, let us now go into Sochen. All the bubbles. All the magic. This is what happens when you have two mages on the field. It's sad. I made Asho black and red mage, and she doesn't use magic. She uses a bow. So, you will now have the option to save your game. Because this is actually where a little bit of a difficulty curve hits in terms of enemy levels.
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside? Won't the city watch find us?
We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True, true. You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
Oh, why did you get rid of all my magic? No! I'm gonna be here for like 3 minutes. Zombie Knights. You're not getting. Oh, you got close enough. Dabby. I'm gonna be for a while. Why'd you get rid of all my buffs? I don't get it. What does that have to do with anything? And we got ourselves a Gorgimera. He's creepy. Potion. I hear the zombie knights. Don't you dare silence me. Who gave you the right? Ooh, the Hypno Crown. I forgot that those things drop that. That's actually a pretty good item if you don't have one already. Too bad I have Golden Skull Cap, so it doesn't really matter. Although actually the Hypno Crown's not that far down from Golden Skull Cap, I believe. Let me check. Because I have a couple of them. White Mask. Sell it. Hypno Crown. Yeah, it's Mystic Armor's 8. That's actually not that bad. And it raises my strength. Too bad I got everything else I need better. Now, the reason why you had to talk to that boy beforehand, we got an imp, is because you actually wouldn't be able to get into Sochen at all. Because he has the key. So this is one of those like, hey, it's not really a hunt, but it is. Sure, it doesn't count towards your thing, but oh well. Bravery. Look at the Iguyans. Stabby. Hit him with the femur. Imps. Lots and lots of imps. Now there is actually, believe it or not, a way to get one of the strongest daggers in the game in Sochen early on, but I could never figure out the puzzle to do it. It involves going through a lot of doors. It's rather annoying. So I'm not going to do it because I technically already have the dagger, I believe. So we have Gate of the Soul Ward. The door is locked. Use Soul Ward key. And now comes where you fight the ultimate evil. Welcome to the Sochen Cave Palace, home to a gang of miscreants. Meet the Erlin King, Mandragora Prince, Onion Queen, Pumpkin Star, and Topstock. The annoying part about these guys, they like to run. Too bad they die. Oh, wait. I know I already killed one. We killed the king and queen. Time for Topstock. Okay, who's left? The Onion Queen. Kill the queen. Yeah, they like to run. They're common in trial mode, too. How did you miss hitting him with a femur? And now comes one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. I love that cutscene. It's so adorable. Especially with the pumpkin head. Mandragoras Vanquished. I absolutely love that little quest. They are annoying though because they have a lot of spore-like attacks that gets you pretty in trouble. So we got 2 doors to go through. Both of them lead the same way though. Welcome to Sochen proper. This place sounds so creepy. I love it. And remember in the past, in Steel Shrine of Miriam, how I said there would be another save crystal bug that would be blue? Oh, have you been there? Well, here it is. This is the blue crystal bug. You can tell because this time it says a save crystal, but when you hit it, it tries to attack you. I shot a crystal. Of course. A crystal appears. Crystals. Of course. I love that that's a running joke on my goddamn channel. I did a YouTube search once just looking for that clip on its own, and I am the root cause of most of the searches in that one because I have so many episodes of different projects named The Crystals, of course. I'm original. Now for the fun part, we get to deal with zombie knights. How dare. Oh! Oh no! bunch of dead things in here. That's right, Darkshot is a bad idea. Look at the imps. Actually, those aren't... No, those are still imps. Stabby, stabby. Oh, I lose Bosch. To be fair, he's actually not doing that much damage anymore. Right, so Bosch goes away. Vaughn comes... Oh, God, it got rid of all my buffs. I also need to take a ribbon. Bring a renewal. Ribbon. I need to get more ribbons. God. Wait, I just realized Vaughn can use telekinesis, but he has access to hand bombs. What is the point? That's annoying. I can't push. No it. You know what? Come over this way and we'll get ourselves to the urn of Sochen Cave Palace.
Yeah.
Stabby, stabby. Alright, the urn of Sochen. Which I will actually look at that map right now. You can notice that there is the Hall of the Wrath God. That's where that super boss is. That is annoying. So now comes another puzzle. Go through these areas, and there are waterfalls, as well as a new enemy, the Striker. Striker Z. Guardian Flash. Kage Nui. I believe that is... Okay, so here's the folklore. I did a bio for them in the Neverest Deadlands, even though I didn't fight them. And that is because I knew I wanted to get them out of the way, and I knew that it was going to be like one of those things where it'd be annoying. So you might notice that there's a small little alcove over here that is pretty much where that blade I was talking about was. I believe it's the Mina. Which actually, I don't have the Mina. I have the Shikari Nagasa, which is actually the second strongest one in the game. But I believe the Mina is actually in that little area. But the way to get that, which is annoying, is you're going to have to do a lot of puzzling. A lot of puzzling. But we're not going to be dealing with that right now. Oh my god, dead zone. Dead zone. And it's always in the same spots, because I hold my controllers in the same positions all the time. So that's more my fault. Double.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to move the camera in order to make sure. Because again, wait, is it the entire upper area? Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, we got strikers. And more importantly, the Wendigo. You're not a big hairy monster from Final Fantasy X. I hated the Wendigo. I'm just gonna get through this Sochen as fast as I can. Look at all the headless people! And now we're actually coming up to, in this next room, is a boss that I actually have a story about. And this boss is actually annoying. So you thought the Mandragoras were evil? Well, allow me to show you. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the Ahrim Man. This thing's annoying. Once it gets low on health, it will end up disappearing and dividing. Fun fact about this boss. This is the first boss that gave my friend so much trouble that he actually put down Final Fantasy XII entirely. This was an annoying boss because of the divide. This thing has pretty much the same stats, and it can divide up to like 13 times. And then you lose track of it. Found it. No, come back. It also goes out of range all the time. This, again, was... Even I had a hard time with this boss my first time, but it's honestly not that bad once you know how to deal with it. And it's dead. To the silent beyond. Fawn, have you been carrying that water and not sharing it this entire time? Congratulations! So, that deals with Sochen, actually. We are pretty much out of this place now. Oh boy. How much magic? All the magic. Okay, we're done with the magic. That's good. Now, there's actually an enemy, I believe, that appears only in this room in particular. Fuck. Man, I did not mean to trigger that trap. Did enough damage. These are a lot of traps. I'm not gonna appreciate this because they're gonna hurt like the dickens. I was gonna set off that one. This is a lot of traps, wow. Oh, she's triggered a blind smoke trap. Which one is it? Haha, joke's on. Oh, I got Ash turned to stone. Stone. And inside of this room. Okay, no, it's a hunt then. I'm thinking of a hunt. So if you go over here, we will Gil. Strikers. Now this chest right here, I don't remember what's in this one. Neither, okay. Let us get out of Sochen and head now towards one of the last areas of the game, Arcades. We're actually approaching the the 3/4 mark of the game. And a little bit of a moment's respite. Always nice. Is there a chest over here? No. Okay. Believe it or not, this is actually where I stopped on the PS4 version of the game. I never actually beat the PS4 version of the game because I wanted to wait for this version. Also because I never really picked it back up. So, disused pedestal. A layer of dust covers the device. It seems to operate the nearby lift. That's a cool way for a gate. And here is the crystal for Sochen Cave Palace. So before we go into Arcades, we're gonna go back to the Cedar Uplands, talk to the boy, get our reward for the quote-unquote hunt. And here's his father. Walking to Arcades, are we? I pity your feet. I shall be going home soon, too, in our private airship, of course. They'll never find your body. So, you defeated the menacing Sochen Cave Palace. Not bad at all. Hone your skills, and you might even have a place on our house staff. Here is your reward. This is the going rate. Go on, take it. They will never find your body either, child. Back to Sochen. Joke's on you, I'm probably richer than all of you because I have way too much fucking gil. I'm not even I haven't even put a dent in my fortune. God. So. Okay. We're doing the bravery game. We're doing the bravery game. We're doing the faith game. We're doing the bubble game. Okay, we done? We done? We're done. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more Final Fantasy content, check the link on the top, which will take you to Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. And if you want to see other live streams, check the bottom link below to see other live streams down on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.